morning, my loves. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another episode of Shorts for the Believer. As always, if you desire to see this video in its entirety, please head over to our YouTube page, Healing You, Healing Me, and you'll find everything you need there, and probably some stuff you don't need. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you've had a great weekend. I've had a very reflective weekend, and I'd like to share some of what my reflections entailed. You know, communication is such an important thing in a relationship. A relationship cannot grow, it cannot thrive, it cannot even be without the benefit of communication, right? Like, you have to know that the person you're in relationship with is willing not only to talk to you, but talk with you and hear what you're saying, even if sometimes your words are unspoken and your actions are what happen to be speaking louder than your words. I'll give you an example. If, for instance, you and your spouse are having a disagreement about something and you decide that you want to just be quiet for a few moments and gather your thoughts and not put yourself in a position to say something that you don't desire to say, and your spouse keeps egging you on and trying to get you to talk when you've already said, no, that's not going to be the best thing for me. That's an unspoken thing. It's been spoken, your request has been spoken, and then your actions have validated your unspoken request, right? In that, you just want some time to be quiet. And one of the things that I have learned in relationships is that if both parties are not willing to be effective in their communication, the relationship has potential to not thrive, to fail, to fall apart, to be broken in some areas. And you know what? I was thinking about, and I'll tell you what led me to this, because you know I try very hard to be transparent, right? I have decided in the last few months that I need to be more precise about how and when I meet God first thing in the morning. I never want the Lord to think that I take him like, you know how black mamas say, I'm not one of your friends. I don't ever want the Lord to have to come at me like that. Like, girl, don't talk to me like that because I'm not one of your little friends. But I always want the Lord to know that I honor him and that I respect him and that I'm so thankful for all the things, even things that I don't understand. I'm so thankful for all that he has brought to my life, because without him, like, I can't do anything. I'm not anything. I can't do anything. I won't be anything. And so I never want the Lord, I never want to treat the Lord like he's a commoner in my life, right? So I have been trying to be more disciplined in my prayer time, especially in the morning when I open my eyes and I meet the Lord first thing in the morning. I try to fall right on my knees. And what I have discovered in falling on my knees is that my focus falls down into the pits of hell. And I have a very hard time. I can be praying, and I have a very hard time staying aligned and in tune with what I'm talking about. Because this morning while I was on my knees, I was thinking, oh God, am I going to make coffee this morning? Or am I really going to try and get this up? And then I got the laundry that I should not have done so late yesterday. And then I'm saying, oh God, please forgive me, Lord. I'm talking to you, and I need to be mindfully in the moment while I am beseeching you and coming to your throne of grace. And then before you know it, I find my mind wandering off again. And what I have learned is that God already knows this about me. And it's important that even if your mind is wandering while you are talking to the Lord, you stay on your knees, right? Or you stay in that moment of prayer and you stay in that place of communication with God, because prayer is a discipline. Communication is a discipline. And if you don't allow yourself the opportunity to become disciplined, then you will never develop and have the prayer life you so desperately need and desire. So all I've come to share with you today is to be encouraged, even when you're trying to improve your relationship with God, when you're trying to improve your prayer life, and you find that you've got a million things coming at you at once. The Lord already knows. Like, he already knows. He already knows. And he already knows that you're working on your discipline. And he already knows that he's got to bring your mind back in. But he appreciates the fact that you are trying to be better. He appreciates the fact that you have fallen on your knees despite the fact that your mind didn't fall down there with you. He appreciates the fact that you have still come. And he will do anything and everything that he can to honor the fact that you came. So be encouraged today. Be encouraged in this journey to build a better relationship with the Lord. Be encouraged in this journey to build a better prayer life. Be encouraged in this journey that even though you may falter, God is your strength in the midst of your weakness. I promise you, you won't regret it. I'm working on it. The Lord knows, and he probably gets a good laugh from me every morning about 6 o'clock, 5:30, if I'm feeling, froggish and leaping down to the floor. But he already knows. And I'm so thankful that he does, because in his knowing, seriously, in his knowing, this is where you are afforded and allowed mercy. God bless you. Remember that God's mercy and grace follows you today wherever you go. And remember that he wants to communicate with you. Even if you're thinking about the laundry, he wants to communicate with you. Be blessed. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you next time on Shorts for the Believer. Bye-bye.